Hey everybody, that's right. You're listening to another episode of Chicken Parm Dave's MMA Chowdown. And what am I chowing down on today? Very simple. UFC 206 taking place this Saturday, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and predictions on the whole card. And let's get it started because I can't wait to talk about these fights. First up, I'm going to be talking about the preliminary card on UFC Fight Pass. In the flyweights, we got Zach Malevsky versus Dustin Ortiz. I took Malevsky by, we'll say, unanimous decision. I feel like this is going to be a great fight, and this is a great fight to actually start the card off. Then, following that, in the lightweight division, we got Jason Sago versus Rustam Kavalov, and this is a very simple one. Kavalov by decision. I feel like he's just going to hold him down. He's going to use his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling and just keep him down for the full 15 minutes. So that's an easy one. Kavalov by unanimous decision. And the main event for the UFC Fight Pass, in the lightweight, we got John Masecki versus Lando Venata. And Venata had a great performance against Tony Ferguson. He rocked Ferguson a couple times, and he almost finished him. But I'm going the little. I know Lenata's the favorite, but I'm going John Masecki by. I'll say by split decision. I gotta feel like this is going to be a very close fight, and if Tony Ferguson couldn't really, handle Venata, then I feel like it's going to go to the decision, and there'll be a split decision for John Masecki. And next up on the Fox Sports 1 preliminary card, bantamweight division, we got Mitch Gagnon versus Matthew Lopez. Very simple. I took Gagnon versus, I think, first round submission. We'll say that. Mitch Gagnon, first round submission over Matthew Lopez to open up the card for Fox Sports 1 fans. Next up in the women's strawweight, Valerie Letourneau versus Vivian Pereira. You got to go Valerie here. I feel like this is going to be a good performance for Valerie. I'm going to think third round TKO for Valerie. Next up in the lightweight category, we got Oliver Aben-Mercier versus Drew Dober. And I picked Mercier to win by submission round 2. I feel like he's going to get him to the ground very easily, and he's just going to have his way with him. And before you know it, he'll be submitting Drew Dober. And the Fox Sports 1 main event, we got Nikita Krylov versus Misha Kruknov. These guys, this is going to be a great fight. I don't know if this is going to stand the bang or if it's just going to go to the ground. This one, I'm very stumped on I'm very stumped on who's going to win, not what's going to happen, because I feel like it's going to be a knockout. And I feel like Krylov's going to catch Misha, and he's going to knock him out just like Nikita Krylov did to Ed Herman, my favorite fighter, Short Fuse, who will be back soon. Don't you worry, Short Fuse fans. Nikita Krylov, first round TKO. And after that fight, we move on to the main card. That's right, folks. You need to order the pay-per-view to see these next 5 fights. In the welterweight category, we got Jordan Mean versus Emil Weber-Meek. Never heard of Meek, so got to go Mean. Jordan Mean, second round TKO. Very simple. If I haven't heard of the guy, he's going to lose. Middleweight category, we got Tim Kennedy versus Kelvin Gastelum. Gastelum, I know he always has a problem missing weight. That's his biggest flaw in his fighting career. But he moved up to fight Tim Kennedy here. Tim Kennedy was supposed to fight Rashad Evans on this card, but Sugar Rashad couldn't get cleared medically. And I'm going Tim Kennedy in this one. I got a feeling this is going to be a very big slugfest. And I think Tim Kennedy is going to win by, I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. Both these guys are going to be swinging. Next up in the featherweight, we got Cub Swanson versus Do Ho Choi. Now, Do Ho Choi is a knockout machine. This guy, if he hits you once, you go to sleep. But I'm actually going the underdog here. I think Cub Swanson's going to catch him and rock him with a shot and follow up with some nice ground and pound to actually steal the victory. Not steal, earn the victory. So I'm going Cub Swanson here with an upset. I'm going to say first round TKO. He's going to catch him and he's going to just knock him out. Next up, the co-main event, we got Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Matt Brown. I'm going to go another upset. I'm going to think Matt Brown's going to win this fight. I'm thinking Matt Brown, unanimous decision over Donald Cowboy Cerrone. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I think that's going to happen. I think Matt Brown's going to control him. He's going to be a smarter fighter, and Matt Brown will pick up the win by, what did I just say, unanimous decision? There we go, unanimous decision. I'll have to look back at this crap to get my picks up on the MMATakeover.com, a great website that I help out, and this will be on there either tomorrow or on Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, so it'll be on there soon. And next up, for the interim featherweight championship, we got Max Blessed Holloway versus Anthony Showtime Pettis. This is going to be a great fight. I'm going Max Holloway. I feel like this is going to go the full 25 minutes, and it's going to be a slugfest, and the fans are going to have a really great time watching this fight. Max Holloway, unanimous decision, and your new interim featherweight champion. Man, I am stuffed talking about UFC 206, and I hope you're stuffed too listening to Chicken Parm Dave's MMA Chowdown. And what did I chow down on today? Very simple. UFC 206 this Saturday. Go watch the fights, and that's all I got to say. Later.